from my own experience, because so many diseases start with emotional events, I'm using special technique that's been used from Ayurvedic time, how you can find out event that caused the body to, some part of the body to switch off, because every person reacts a little bit differently. For example, if you have a row or big disagreement in your family, and that affects everyone. As I said, little stress affects your digestion a little bit. If it's prolonged long-term stress, bad relationships, stress at work, eventually our acidity in the stomach goes down, and our way how we digest is completely distorted. If that continues, we can get stomach ulcers, we can get stomach cancers, and that is now proved and accepted by modern and ancient medicine. So, but every emotional event, negative and positive, if it's unspoken, sits inside the body. And for person who experience emotional event, usually that is called swollen emotions, and it hurts the person who participated in that emotional event and was not able to say how they feel. So most important part is, if something happened, and that applies for both good or bad, and you didn't express your emotions and feelings, that most likely will hurt you in long term. And more of these swollen emotions we have, more our health is affected. For example, if someone did something really nice, said that you look great, or they kind of phoned you from out of the blue and chatted with you, listened to you, you always need to thank you. And you always need to say thank you from the heart, and to be polite and thankful and grateful that something nice happened to you. A lot of nice things we accept without big notice as they're supposed to happen, and unspoken positive emotions can hurt the body the same as unspoken negative emotions. With negative emotions, we have more experience, and everyone knows if someone hurt you physically, emotionally, and you didn't say anything, and you swallowed that, eventually that will trigger something in the body and something will switch off. So if something happened and you really feel bad about words that's been said, or even physical abuse, you need to let these emotions out on a paper. You need to write down everything how you felt about that event, that person or situation, all your feelings. And at the end, you need to say that even I felt this way, I forgive you. And it doesn't mean that we are becoming friends and I'm going to hug you again. And I don't know when we will be allowed to that in the near future. You can say, I forgive you, and I allow you to live your life. But from now on, I disconnect myself from whatever happened in the past. It's crucial. It's most important first step into the healing, into fixing whatever got broken in your body, because we focus and we jump in most scenarios first on fixing one or second or third symptom, or maybe 5 symptoms in one go, without figuring out what physically caused these symptoms to come. So therefore, in my practice, my biggest time we spend is analyzing when disease started, what events triggered these disease or symptoms, and what people were involved in these events, and do we need to thank them, or do we need to forgive them and disconnect from whatever happened and wish them well and move on in life, because past is only relevant what we learn and what we um, can take from that and how we can apply that today. If that past is hurting you, you need to fix that. And there are so many great therapists that will help you to identify these past events. And I have a few tools on my website that are available on healing page, and writing letters technique, identifying these people, and you are very welcome to download them and use them. Also, if you will go to my holisticdoctor.eu website, you will see there are so many different pages about my 8 keys to good life, about breathing and importance of that, and different breathing exercises.